Hi everybody, welcome to another episode of my Monday night Make It, Send It videos. So this is a live YouTube video that I do on most Monday nights. And I like to make one card ahead of time, and then I make one card in front of you folks. And then the next couple days, I will mail these cards out to a couple of my stamping customers or demonstrators or something like that. So the one I am featuring tonight looks like this. I'll bring it up a little closer here. There are two embossing folders that I've used. I use the subtle embossing folder, and then I use the brand new Coastal Weave 3D embossing folder. So that's in the new and upcoming mini catalog that's going to be starting in January. So I apologize for my stuffiness. I have had a cold the last few days, so I'll try to make this as quick as possible so my voice doesn't crack or I have to sneeze or something like that. So that would be embarrassing if I had a mess all over my card just because I was sneezing or something. But anyway, I do want to point out that if you are watching this video on YouTube, you can always visit my blog for more stamping inspiration, and you can visit that. It's Lori Stampin' Creations, and it's createwithlori2.blogspot.com. So again, that's on my stamping blog. And then I'm going to go ahead and show you the inside, which looks like this. It says, "Rest and relax, you deserve it." So I really like this. This is a nice tropical card for the dead of winter like we are here in central Illinois. But I did use the Timeless Tropical stamp set. Again, this is brand new, coming up in the mini catalog. And I use this, the palm trees here, and then this sentiment, like I just showed you there, that one. And along with this tropical stamp set, there is some dies that are called In the Tropics dies. So you can see the pineapple. I really like that one, the top and bottom to the pineapple. And then aloha and some pretty flowers and leaves, and then this one right here that's running off the magnet. That's what I used to cut out the palm trees with. So no fussy cutting with this one. You can just use your die, and that'll be that. So that, and for the color combo, I use Sierra Sand, and there's actually two layers. So like I said, I use the subtle embossing folder here, and then the card base. So there's two layers of Sierra Sand. And then I used the, excuse me, having a hard time here with my voice. I used the Blueberry Bushel, and then Coastal Cabana, and that's where I put that 3D, that Coastal Weave embossing folder. So with this new folder, I want to show you something with that. Let's see, what did I do with that? Of course, you all know what the subtle folder looks like. The subtle embossing folder has been around a while, but it is a very subtle look, of course, just a little bit of texture that's added to your cardstock. So there's that one. And then the brand new one that I was talking about, I really like this because there's two sides that are both really cool. So this one, and then if you turn it over, you've got this one, which you can't really tell the difference with the folder now that I'm looking at it. But this one is more detailed, more fine line, and then if you use the back side, it actually looks more like a basket weave. So I chose this textured side. Okay, so this card was really simple. I used the 2-inch circle punch for the sun, and what else did I do here? Oh, I've got a scrap piece of Sierra Sand. I'm going to use our classic label punch and punch out one of those. Okay, and then there's a couple things you can do. You can fold this over, you can score it so it has a nice fold, and you can fold it around the back, but I'm just going to put this on here and snip it off, cut it off with my scissors. So I've got a metallic, I don't know if you can see that, this is a copper metallic brad I'm going to use. And I could not find my Oh, I could not find my piercing mat the other day, so I use this. This is kind of weird, but I want to show you a little something. If you have any of these cases that you order for your stamping storage, and this is one of the open, it's called open case, where you can store stuff. And if you pull off these styrofoam things, I just saved a couple of them because I thought, you know, I'm going to use these for something. So it's just like a little tray. And then if you turn it over, if you can't find your piercing mat like me, or maybe you don't even have a piercing mat, just use this little thing. So I'm going to pierce through all of these layers, and about right there. And then I'm going to pierce down. And if it caves in, it's okay, because it'll spring right back up. But you're going to poke your hole, and then on the other side you can see it's got all this ways. I mean, it's not going to scratch your table or anything because it goes through that foam. So just a little, you know, if you like to recycle or whatever, use those little, it's called being resourceful, I guess, right? That's what I'm trying to say. I was being resourceful because I couldn't find my mat the other day. So anyway, let's go ahead and put this brad in here. And of course I'm all thumbs, and it's not working very well when you're on camera. Plus I cut my fingernails off and I don't have any good thumbnails here to do that. Okay, so I'm just going to glue this down. Got some adhesive. So I hope you all had a good weekend. We had one of our Christmases, one family Christmas on Saturday, and I was sick, but I muddled through it and tried not to get too close to anybody as far as hugs and kisses and things like that. But I did go not feeling the greatest. But so that was Saturday afternoon, and I hope you had a good weekend as well. So that's what I did with that, and then I'm just going to go ahead and glue all my layers together. So like I said, this is Sierra Sand and Sweet Sound of Snail Adhesive. Put this on here. Okay. So really easy. Then I'm going to put this one down. Then it was back to work today. I went today. Of course, Monday I had to work, but I wasn't feeling the greatest then. I sat at my desk and was blowing my nose a lot. And a little bit of a sore throat, but not too bad. I will survive. I had soup tonight for supper, so that felt pretty good on my throat. And then I'm just going to put the 2-inch circle punch. Like I said, this was So Saffron was the color I used for my yellow. And put this down and put my palm trees down. And I'm just about done here. This is pretty easy. And I'm going to do my sentiment on the inside here. Oh, and this washi tape, let's see, where is it? I guess I don't have it over here. This washi tape is actually in the annual catalog on page 172. It's called Follow Your Art washi tape. And there's 3 different rolls, and the yellow here goes good because it brings out that color. So yeah, 172 in the annual catalog, and I'll stamp my words. I'll put my washi tape on later because it's across the room. What would one of my videos be if I didn't forget something, right? Forget something and run over there and get it. But you know what? Washi tape is something I can always add, so I will do that. Okay, so if you have never received one of my cards from my Make It, Send It videos, you could always leave a comment. You could say hello, or I would like to receive one of those cards, Lori, because I love tropical stuff. Just send me a note somehow. You can email me, text me if you have all that information, or just on my blog you can write a little note saying that it might be fun if you received one of these cards. And you just never know when you're going to get it in the mail. So this is the one I made ahead of time, and this is the one I made right now. Very much the same, and that's the idea. So I appreciate you stopping by, and check back next Monday for another Make It, Send It video. Bye-bye.